What's going on, AlchemyPhyt crew? It's Madison and James here. We're coming at you from a very different location. We are in the, I won't say the color because then everybody will always know what he drives, but
red.
From James's truck. And we are headed to Hobbs, New Mexico this morning to, of course, go and visit our clients, but we're going to be doing something a little bit interesting. And I know we've talked to you guys about, that we do go to Hobbs, New Mexico one time a week and what we do there and kind of how we do things, but we've never shown you guys how we do things. So this is going to be our first AlchemyPhyt vlog, I guess, if you will. And so James and I are on our way with our Starbucks in hands because, what else, right?
It's a tradition.
We do, and it's our guilty pleasure of a Tuesday morning. So we'll show you guys kind of a little step-by-step what we do. But first off, we're gonna get on the road, so don't worry. I'll make sure and get you guys some glamour shots. But stay tuned. All right, AlchemyPhyt fans, I know you couldn't wait to see our scenic drive. So this is what we are used to seeing once, maybe 2 times a week, every week on our lovely drive to Hobbs. I know, try not to fall too much in love with it, but hey, it's all ours and we enjoy it anyways. And we have arrived. The land of enchantment. Isn't it enchanting? Okay, James, why don't you tell everyone what we're gonna be learning today?
We're going to drive a school bus to better prepare ourselves and help our clients, develop a better athletic plan based off of what they have to do driving a school bus, because it's not like driving a car. So it's going to be fun.
Okay, so hold my seat back. So the first thing that a driver does in the morning is they start getting themselves ready to be on the best position there is to drive. So they check for their traffic monitoring systems, which are the mirrors. They all been trained on what you're supposed to see through each mirror. And then you end up making sure that your foot is going to reach the accelerator, not just the tip. So you move up your sheet accordingly. You want your whole foot on there, your service brake, and this just makes your steering wheel. These steering wheels are designed to go in and out. The pedals are designed to come to you. So it doesn't matter how challenged you are, either be too tall or too short, you still have a way to move this chair forward, upward, up or down. Because see, the optimal position for a school bus driver to be in their seats is that you want to be able to hold your steering wheel. This is a 20-inch steering wheel. You want to be able to hold it side to side, because the technique that they have to use is what we call a push and pull. Push and pull. So also you want to look at my posture, that I'm sitting up straight, and my arms are slightly bent. Not here, but here. This gives you the best control of being able to control this bus under any circumstance, and you're holding it close to your body. Okay? Because during impact, this steering wheel will jerk. So that's why it's very important that your elbows are at the right position, which is slightly bent. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go see if we can get into air base. It's back here, and we're going.
Oh, we can do that.
Okay. Wow. Faster. Okay, start slowing down. Kind of go to the far right, because I'm going to make you do a U-turn.
Oh, okay.
There's a road coming up over here to the left. You see it?
Yeah, that one?
Okay. You're going to pull in there, and you're going to do what we call a 3-point turn.
Okay.
So you're going to nose up into that little road right there.
Okay.
You're doing a left turn.
Should I go ahead and start?
Come to stop, come to a complete stop, and then go in.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Alright, go in there.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to turn that wheel.
Oh yeah, I already see what you mean, because it's fighting me a little bit on it.
Go. These drivers make these turns 40, 50, 60 times a day.
Constantly, right?
Constantly.
So that's with that forearm support, like you have to keep
Immediately,
that up.
because this was very like stiff in a
Yeah.
certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see where they
They
developed the
do
carpal
have an
tunnel.
armrest, not, oh yeah.
Yeah, because that grip, I already felt it. I was like, okay. Especially when it came to grip strength, I see why you have it as the bent steering wheel position.
These is for 45.
Okay.
How's it feel?
That was really good. It feels faster than I thought it would.
All right, start to slow it down.
Because I can feel that it's 45, but somehow in this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm flying.
Okay, so you're going to slow down, but you're going to be making a U-turn.
Okay.
Be swinging right, and keep your speed down to about 15 miles an hour.
Okay.
I'm going to bust back to the direction we're coming.
So already start making the turn. Okay.
I mean, these buses for the length were almost at 40 feet long.
Oh wow. Okay.
They do have a decent turning radius.
They do. This was not something that fought me a whole lot, which was nice.
Okay, let's stop here. So we're on the brake.
And like when I'm driving in my truck, like I was like, okay, I'm chilling out, whatever. But now that I remember, every time I see y'all driving,
Side to side.
side to side. which I
Side to
did.
side. So if we went back to his, so side to side. Still straight. Ease into the speed.
Do you feel yourself like tensing, like
Okay.
bracing a lot?
Racing, my grip I can tell is definitely going, it's tighter because it's unfamiliar, but I can feel, like you mentioned earlier about your lumbar region, like I can feel the support on my lumbar region, but I can feel it like having to work a little bit different because I'm not in my truck, I'm not in my WRX or a typical truck or sedan, so, you know, I feel more rigid across, yeah.
They just make one turn. Pop a Yui, so to speak. Anytime you're ready.
Hopefully complete stop.
Saw that immediately.
What did you?
You hooker.
You
see,
hooked your arms over.
You hooked your hand over.
Oh, it's like one time.
Trying to do it with
Oh, I know. All right. Look at her position. Look at her position.
Yeah.
She is.
To touch on what James was saying, we were going to test out how school bus drivers use their muscles when they're doing their everyday routes, when they're steering the wheel, when they're putting on the brakes, when they're opening the windows, when they're going up and down the bus. We wanted to be as intentional as we can with our training. So we wanted to go through what our clients go through when they're driving their bus daily and see what muscles we're feeling, how we have to brace ourselves, how we have to have grip strength and things like that. So we wanted to do this on a bus like this and test that out so we could get a better idea of how to tailor our programs for our clients so that way it helps them with their everyday routes. And now it's workout class time. Let's go.
Yeah. She's strong. She's jumping in and jumping.
Luisa. Our grip strength is really crucial for a lot of reasons going forth with obviously the way that you'll have to drive these buses. But when we were doing that, we weren't in high winds. But now that I think about it even more, that when you're driving in high winds, it's even tougher on that grip, especially with the motor coaches. So grip strength is just paramount going forward right now. Dare I say it might be the cornerstone of what we do.
What? There's one of them.
Strong enough.
I like how she's has
back is nice and straight, so the eradicator is working. Knee ups, going in sync. 20 pounds right there. Oh, he's loving it. Seat squat more. That was doing good.
All right, guys, so you saw us kind of going through a little bit of the workout class that James was hosting. We did a lot of very intentional movements, a lot of different patterns and things like that. So what we're gonna ask James is, after going on the bus and maneuvering and driving and doing what our clients do on a daily basis as bus drivers, how did you change your workout program and our class today to tailor to what we experienced on the bus?
I changed it by focusing and mentioning a lot of what they do as drivers in attendance and why this specific exercise is being done, and then correlated it to basically what they do on the bus exercise, try to correlate and the importance of it. Because when we were on that bus, as you saw in the footage, it was becoming very abundant to me. It's like, okay, this is what body part I'm working on, and this is why. We have to do wrist rollers and stuff like that, calf raises, wall squats. It became a clearer picture for me as an instructor on why we need to focus on these specific exercises, and what it can do for these drivers when they're on the road, especially during windy conditions, rainy conditions. Because I don't know about you, but it made me realize just how important just being able to pivot on the fly when it comes to your physical conditioning, because you're moving that's a heavy thing you're moving, and it's not like driving a car. It's really not. And I could feel my core engaged. I could feel my biceps engaged, having, my arms bent and stuff like that. It was a very much a rude awakening, because I haven't driven a school bus in over 20 years. And so driving it now completely blew my mind on why it's important what we do with our drivers here, specifically in Hobbs, New Mexico, B&G Transportation, but what we do specifically with all of our clients, and how we tailor our programs, individual, professional, group, to what they do professionally, because that matters. And yeah, I'm just pretty much amazed at what I learned today, just as a fitness instructor, human being across the board. So what about you?
What I saw is just like we were talking about, we want to be very intentional when we're doing our programs. And like I was saying in, a clip earlier, like we want to make sure we're tailoring it for our clients, for whatever business we are contracted through. And so like James saying, we're on these buses, we're experiencing, the grip strength, the upper body strength, the back strength, the legs of walking up and down those steps. So he was able to perfectly contour the workout class today to be geared towards that, because we don't just want to make healthier individuals, we want to make intentionally healthy individuals for what they do on a day-to-day basis. All right, I know we talked more about the physical side of things, but as AlchemyPhyt, as a duo, that is James's area, and then I am the nutrition wellness side of things. And so this is my lovely little area that I get to use for my weigh-ins when I have clients when we come to Hobbs. So I like to make it a very just relaxed environment, because it's just me and the client. We have total privacy, and we go and step on this scale right here that is going to be our Fit Index scale. It's going to be via Bluetooth on an app, and it's going to be able to show me body fat percentage, muscle mass, skeletal muscle, body water, all kinds of great things that help me tailor a specific nutrition program for the specific client. And so whenever they go through their fitness with James, they come to me, we sit and we talk about their goals, and I build them a very specifically tailored nutrition plan, as long as a grocery list, and I do their macros too. Which, for anyone who doesn't know, macros are called macronutrients. They're your big three: your protein, your carbohydrates, and your fats. So I take that, I do the math, because I take in what this scale shows me on their app, I take in their activity level, and I take in their goals, and I do all the math to work out their specific meal plan in terms of their macronutrients. And we sit here, we have good conversations, we're able to kind of check in and see what's going on in terms of their nutrition goals and their habits, and if they're tracking their foods and things like that. And so this is my side of things. Guys, there you have it. That is a typical Tuesday in Hobbs, New Mexico for the AlchemyPhyt team. We are currently on the road now, headed back to Texas. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an insight and just take you with us. So we might be doing it, different times if we have, an event down there, something going on, like our end of the year kind of party that we might be going to. fitness challenges and things like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and definitely make sure you like and subscribe, and tune in next week for more.
See you.